entries. How do you deal with that, Xiaxue?
After a while, I guess you just learn to ignore them, and it can be pretty hard at first. And I think this is something that all the girl bloggers have to deal with. I think for every girl blogger out there who posts her pictures, every day somebody's saying that you're fat or ugly. Okay, that's for me lah. And I don't think that I'm really fat or ugly, but they just say it anyway. So it's just an easy thing to say. And after a while, you realize that the people who are talking about you are actually, like, a lot of them are losers. So I guess you don't really have to care about their opinion.
A lot of people are jealous and you want to take, they take people down, If you're up there, you always want to be brought down. Like, Nuffnang was small, like, 2 years ago. And now, quite honestly, we are, the biggest in Asia Pacific. And, we get lots of detractors talking about us, but you always find it's the same group of people. And, you find out later that they start up competitive services, for example. It's the same. They want to set up a competitive blog.
They just desperately want your attention, because somebody who says, "Oh, you're so beautiful," it's not going to get anything back from you. You're not going to thank you. It's like, because it's so common to hear praises. But if you say something like, "Oh, your mother is a okay, I didn't say it, okay, but you just get angry, and then you give them the attention that they want. So basically, you just have to ignore them, and then they'll go away.
Okay, but perhaps your blog is slightly more contentious than, say, Phoebe's or Rin's. Would it be true to say that?
Absolutely. I don't think there's that much that's contentious about fashion in Melbourne. But I think
fashion, I suppose.
that Wendy's absolutely right. I mean, I've had people that say really have said hurtful and personal things, but you have to take the good with the bad with blogging. The blogosphere and the internet's democratic. Everyone has their right to say what they like. And I think if you can't if you're not able to step back from your blog, and if you take it too seriously, that's when I just don't think you have it in you to be a blogger. I think you have to, like Wendy said, you have to like the attention and have an ego that can handle it, because it is very easy for people to just jump on and say what they like. That's the beauty of it, though. Most of the time, it's really, really positive feedback. And I think why people are attracted to reading blogs is because it forms a community. Nuffnang's a community, blogging is a community, and on each of our blogs, we all have our little community of readers, and they interact with each other independently of us as well. In the comment section and in emails and forums and stuff. So.
Have you really forged good, close friendships with followers of your blog personally, one-on-one almost?
For me, I've met a couple of them. I've had the opportunities. So I've probably met other bloggers and forged friendship with them. In terms of readers, I mean, it's always a little bit strange, meeting somebody that reads your blog, because they know so much about you, and you don't know them from a bar of soap. So it can be a little bit awkward sometimes. I guess you walk that fine line between how much of yourself you want to put on the blog, and then how much you're willing to reveal in real life and in person.
Right. Well, this is the Living Room on 938 Live. We're talking about blogosphere and bloggers in the living room today. We are chatting with Phoebe Montague, who is behind ladymelbourne.com.au, that blog. We also have Rin Tan, otherwise known as Cheesy to most of her followers, and she's behind Cheeserland.com, spelled Cheeser land.com. And this other person you surely know, Xiaxue.blogspot.com. Xiaxue, of course, behind that blog. Wendy Cheng, her English name.
Yeah.
Also joining us for chat, and not forgetting Nuffnang.com's co-founder Cheo Ming Shen joining us also. Stay with us as we find out more about the important elements a blog should have to attract readers, and we'll hear from the bloggers themselves, and also the challenges that they face as bloggers and how do they overcome them. We've heard some of that already, but we'll continue to dig deeper. www.nuffnang.com if you want to visit the website of Nuffnang, nuffnang.com, spelled Nuffnang.com. More of the living room still ahead. Don't go anywhere.